Today, we are going to revive Colin Kaepernick's career. We are even going to go all the way back to when Colin Kaepernick was a rookie in 2011. But before we get into that, less than 1% of people who watch my videos are subscribed. So if you could do me a huge favor and go down below and hit that sub button, it would mean the world to me. And let's try to get 10 likes on this video because the last couple videos I've posted have been doing really well. Let me know down in the comments below whose career you want me to revive next. Let's get into the video. This 2011 49ers team is probably one of the better teams that I've rebuilt, but we're not really going to be rebuilding the team. We're just going to be making sure their quarterback is good and at least hoping for it. But they had Frank Gore before he got old and out of the league. They had Vernon Davis, who is a very good tight end, and they have some really solid offensive linemen. But the biggest thing is the defense. They have Patrick Willis and I think it's Navarro Bowman, who I never saw Navarro Bowman play. I didn't really watch the NFL all that much, or I was just really into the Panthers, so I didn't really see him play. But I know Patrick Willis. But everyone else on this team, I'm not too sure of. This is jumping all the way back to 2011. But for the most part, I really like this team. I think we can go far. But like I said before, we're not really worried about the team itself. We're more worried about our quarterback. So let's simulate his first season and see how he's doing. He helps the 49ers go 10-7, but sadly, we don't make the playoffs. I'd say he had a pretty good rookie season, throwing for 4,100 yards to 35 touchdowns and only 8 interceptions. Colin Kaepernick was 9th for MVP voting, and sadly didn't win Rookie of the Year because Cam Newton is just him. And because we didn't make the playoffs, we get to go to the wheel early, and we're going to spin it and see what kind of upgrade Colin Kaepernick can get to hopefully make him an even better quarterback than he was last year. And it looks like it's going to land on +2 for play action, so let's go give him that upgrade. Before I do that though, Colin Kaepernick is now a 74 overall, playing up to a 76 with star development. And he has 73 play action, so let's get it to 75. His overall doesn't increase at all, but let's see what he's able to do in year number 2. Colin Kaepernick helps the San Francisco 49ers go to the playoffs, going 13-4. And Colin Kaepernick throws for 4,700 yards, 46 touchdowns to only 10 interceptions. But sadly, he's second to Aaron Rodgers for MVP voting. Let's find out if he's able to beat the Falcons in the wildcard round to make it to the divisional for the first time in his career. And it looks like he's able to. They beat them 45-35. And we're going against the 11-6 Saints, who have prime Drew Brees. And we beat them 35-28. Let's see if Colin Kaepernick is able to get revenge on Aaron Rodgers in the championship round to make it to the playoffs, or to make it to the Super Bowl. And we don't. We lose 31-13. So it looks like we're going to have to go to next year. But before we can do that, we got to spin the wheel. So let's see what he's able to get on the wheel this year. And it looks like it's going to land on +1 strength or 3 awareness. +1 strength it is. And hopefully that gives him a little bit of a boost for this upcoming year. Last year, Colin Kaepernick was able to jump up to Superstar Dev, but his strength rating is only a 72, so let's boost that. His overall stays the same, but let's see what he's able to do in year number 3. The 49ers go 13-4, and Colin Kaepernick throws for 5,000 yards to 36 touchdowns and 13 interceptions. And he is nowhere to be found on the MVP race. But let's find out if he's able to beat the 7-10 Philadelphia Eagles, who have Michael Vick, who is able to win MVP this season. And it looks like we can't. We lose 34-14. So let's spin the wheel and see what we can get. And we're always looking for a really good upgrade for him. Dev trait would be really good, but +5 to all stats is probably the best we could possibly get. So let's give him his upgrade. Before this boost, he's an 80 overall superstar dev and only 26 years old. And with that, he jumps up all the way to a 90 overall. And in year number 4, we go 13-4. The new and improved Colin Kaepernick throws for 5,000 yards, 50 touchdowns to only 14 interceptions. But sadly, he still doesn't win MVP as he's 4th in the running for it. But let's find out if we're able to beat the Saints, who are only 9-8. So it's a very beatable team. And hopefully we make it to the divisional. And it looks like we do, barely beating them 41-38. And now we get to go against the 10-7 Eagles, who kicked us out of the playoffs last year, but they're not going to this year. We win 35-31. And now we're going against the, I was going to say the Eagles again, but the Atlanta Falcons, who are 10-7. We beat them the last time we played them in the playoffs, I'm pretty sure, and we do this time 37-31, and we're going against the Patriots in the Super Bowl. So let's find out if we can beat them and win a Super Bowl for the first time. They're only 9-8, so like I said, 9-8 are very beatable, but their overall is really good, and they have Tom Brady, so anything is possible. And it looks like we beat them 31-21, so Colin Kaepernick has won his first Super Bowl. And after the Super Bowl win, Colin Kaepernick is now a 92 overall with Superstar X Factor. Winning the Super Bowl also helps you get paid the big bucks, as he gets a 7-year, $181 million salary. That's crazy. Now at the wheel, let's spin it for the last time to see what he's able to get before we sim 10 years in the future. And it looks like it's going to be +2 to throw on the run. Let's give him that upgrade and see how good he can really be. And after that upgrade, his overall doesn't go up, but let's sim 10 years in the future and see how good he is. And after 9 years, Colin Kaepernick is now an 86 overall, playing on the Denver Broncos. He left San Francisco in 2032. Colin Kaepernick has also been to 4 Pro Bowls, led the league in passing yards for 3 years, and had a MVP season in 2027. Colin Kaepernick helped win another Super Bowl for the 49ers in 2026. After 16 years, Colin Kaepernick decides to call it quits and hangs up the cleats once and for all. Colin Kaepernick also finishes second in legacy leaderboard with 43,760. He won 2 Super Bowls and had 7 yearly awards. He was 4th all-time for passing yards, having 76,000, and for passing touchdowns, he's 2nd with 612, right behind Tom Brady. I'd say Colin Kaepernick had a pretty good career from the career he had in real life. So let me know down in the comments below whose career you want me to revive next, and also make sure to like and subscribe for more football content. Peace.